Hey everyone, welcome to Innovation. This is Shantanu and I welcome you all to the second and the final part of our current affairs June 2020 session. And again, in this session, we are going to discuss various important must do MCQ questions, and I'll be telling you various important points regarding to that question. And also, we are going to have few assignment questions at the end of the session. So I request you to please watch the video till the end and answer those assignment question in the comment section. Okay, so without any further ado, let's complete the June 2020 current affairs sessions. So the first question for today: Hyderabad City Police has launched which program with an aim of empowering women and supporting the victim of domestic violence? Friends, the correct answer is B, Stree. This is the platform launched by Hyderabad City Police, and what it stands for basically, it stands for She Triumphs Through Respect, Equality and Empowerment. So this program will be basically helping such women who have been the victim of domestic violence, and it will help empower them. Okay, so do remember Stree is related to Hyderabad City Police. Moving forward, who among the following launched the Indian Gas Exchange? Very important, IGX, the first ever nationwide online delivery based gas trading platform. Very important. So this is the first ever gas trading platform of India, and it has been launched by D. Dharmendra Prasad. He is the Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas and Steel. So do remember it. Through this platform, you will be able to trade natural gas online. So IGX will be a delivery-based trading platform for delivery of natural gas. IGX is a wholly owned subsidiary of IEX. So IGX is a subsidiary of IEX, that is India's energy market platform. Here basically you can trade various types of energy, and the most common is electricity. Okay, so people do trading of energy also. Okay, so IGX is the first ever platform for trading natural gas in India. Please do remember it. It's an important question. Moving ahead. Which of the following countries' Prime Minister resigned amid a scandal over whether the government illegally sold radio frequencies? So in that, due to these allegations, the Prime Minister of which country has resigned? Friends, the correct answer is B, Kyrgyzstan. Let's see the PTN. So PM Abel Gaziev resigned, citing coronavirus pandemic, unstable economy and deteriorated confidence of citizens in the government. So these were the basic reasons which the Prime Minister of Kyrgyzstan gave for resigning. Okay, moving ahead. Which state has emerged as the number one state in the country to give employment under MGNREGS, that is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme? So it's a rural employment guarantee scheme. The correct answer is A, Uttar Pradesh. Let's see the PTN. So there are around 57.13 whooping lakh workers engaged across around 57,000 panchayats under this scheme. And the CM of UP, Yogi Adityanath, has set up a special commission. This is very important. A special commission for employment generation and safeguarding the interest of the workers. So those migrant labor जो यूपी में वापस भी आ रहे हैं, उनके लिए भी एक स्पेशल कमीशन बनाया गया है. बाकी वर्कर्स को भी इसमें इंक्लूड किया गया है ताकि उनकी स्किल्स को मैच किया जा सके और उन्हें जल्दी से जल्दी एम्प्लॉयमेंट प्रोवाइड की जा सके. सो दिस इज़ अनदर गुड इनिशिएटिव टेकन बाय यूपी. आगे बढ़ते हैं. What is India's rank in IMD, Institute for Management Development World Competitive Index report launched recently in June? Friends, the correct answer is C, 43rd. So we are basically a bit lagging on this report. We have 43rd rank. So India continues to remain ranked 43rd. So पहले भी हमारी rank 43 थी in 2019, अभी भी 43 है on this World Competitive Index compiled by IMD. And what are the reasons why we are having low ranking? Because of traditional weaknesses like poor infrastructure, insufficient education investment. These are the some of the reasons which are keeping our ranking lower. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Which payments bank has launched the Suraksha Salary Account for MSMEs in order to enable them to disburse salaries in a seamlessly convenient manner? Friends, the correct answer is C. Airtel Payments Bank has launched this Suraksha Salary Account. And let's see the PTN. So the benefits under the account include Hospicare insurance and personal accidental insurance cover, given the lower penetration of insurance in India. So through this account, those MSME workers will have insurance also, Hospicare insurance and personal accidental insurance. This has been done keeping in mind that basically in rural areas the penetration of insurance is very low. So another great initiative. Moving ahead. Next question. Indian Railways for the first time has installed an innovative ATMA, that is automated ticket checking and managing access machine, ATMA machine, at which of the following railway stations? So the correct answer is D, Nagpur Junction. At Nagpur Junction this ATMA machine has been installed, and let's see what are its specialities. So some of the key benefits of this system are automated boarding protocol by ticket checking. So this machine is going to check your ticket. It will take up your human body temperature, and it will also check whether you are wearing a face mask or not. Then only it will be giving you the access to the station or the platform. So this has been done keeping in mind the havoc that coronavirus has created in India. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Which of the following is the only country to be elected as a non-permanent member in the UN Security Council from Asia Pacific region recently? Friends, the correct answer is A, India. It's an easy one. आप लोग को पता होगा India इस बार recently elect हुआ है UN Security Council में. Let's see the PTN. So there were 192 member states present for voting, and 2/3 are required for majority. That is 128 are required for a win. And India को कितने वोट मिले? It's a whooping 184. Total 184 votes मिले. So almost every country wanted to keep India in the UN Security Council that as a non-permanent member. So along with India, Ireland, Mexico and Norway were also won the Security Council elections. Okay, I hope it's clear. And मुझे बताइएगा comment section में which are the permanent members to UNSC. Okay, permanent members. ये आप मुझे बताइएगा. Permanent members. Moving forward. Which of the following Indian firms appeared in World Economic Forum's list of tech pioneers for 2020? So WEF में जो उन्होंने रैंकिंग निकाली है या लिस्ट निकाली है उसमें इंडिया की कौन सी फर्म्स आई हैं? So the correct answer is both B and C, that is Zestmoney and Stellapps. Both have appeared in this forums World Economic Forum's list of tech pioneers for 2020. So following their selections as technology pioneers, this year's firms will be invited to participate at WEF workshops, events and high-level discussions throughout their 2 years in the community. So these will be in the community for 2 years, and they'll get various benefits like workshops, events, etc. Moving ahead. Which of the following is the first country in the world where WhatsApp's payment service has been widely rolled out? Very important question. These type of questions related to mobile apps are trending basically. So the correct answer is C, Brazil. Brazil is the first country where WhatsApp has launched this service. And basically what was happening was in 2018, Facebook started testing WhatsApp's payment service in India. But due to some regulatory issues, this project could not take up, and so they changed their mind, and Brazil became the first country where WhatsApp payment has been launched. Okay, so आगे बढ़ते हैं. Which of the following union territory has been conferred 3 prestigious awards for outstanding contribution to socio-economic development of Gram Panchayats? Friends, the correct answer is D, Jammu and Kashmir. This is the UT which has got this award, and let's see the PTN. So J&K has been conferred with 3 prestigious Deen Dayal Upadhyay Sashaktikarn Puraskar awards for its outstanding contribution to the socio-economic development of the Gram Panchayats. Okay, so I hope you will note it down, because awards and honors are a very important part of your exams. Moving forward. Next is, what is the name of India's first ever solar power ferry? Friends, the correct answer is C, Aditya. It is the first ever solar power ferry of India, and very important PTNs, basically 3 PTNs. So Aditya has been shortlisted for Gustave Trouve Award as the only entrant from Asia. So no other country has any entrant from Asia in this solar powered ferry shortlist. And another important thing, it is presently operating in Kerala between Vaikom and Thavanakadavu district, and it just need 180 rupees per day in energy cost compared to about rupees 8,000 for a diesel run ferry of similar size. So you can very well see what difference in cost it brings if we use non-renewable and renewable resources of energy. So I hope this is clear. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Next question. The Indian government has launched a new portal named Satyabhama to promote research and development in which of these sectors or businesses? So the correct answer is A, mining and mineral. For this sector, this platform has been brought about. And let's see the PTN. So this portal will allow online submission of project proposals along with monitoring of the same and utilization of funds. Very important. If you want to do any research and development project in the mining and mineral sector, then you can submit your proposal to the government, and government will also provide you some funding so that you can properly do your research. I hope it's clear. Moving ahead. Name the famous Indian author who recently has announced the launch of his new book, Legend of Suhel Dev, The King Who Saved India. Friends, very important question. Books and authors are very, very important. The correct answer is B, Amish Tripathi. He will be launching his book soon. And he is also the director of London's Nehru Center, Amish Tripathi. I hope it's clear. Moving forward. Afford Plan, a fintech startup, has partnered with which of these banks to launch a co-branded health card to address healthcare needs? Friends, the correct answer is D, Yes Bank. And Yes Bank and Afford Plan have joined their hands. And this partnership with Afford Plan is a step toward enabling a connected but contactless healthcare payment system. So basically, this card is only for your, expenses which you do related to your health in your hospitals or, in any pharmacy. I hope it's clear. आगे बढ़ते हैं. The Health Ministry, in partnership with Red Cross Society, launched which of the following mobile apps to service blood-related needs of the people? Friends, the correct answer is A, E-Blood Services. This is the name of the app. Let's see the PTN. So E-Blood Services will provide easy access to blood in critical time of coronavirus pandemic. So this will help you locate various blood banks which are nearby you, and if there is availability of the required blood or not. The app is developed by E-Rakt Kosh team and will bring transparency in blood donation program. Very, very, very important, initiative. Moving forward, which of the following countries has emerged as the winner with its world's fastest supercomputer? So which country has developed this fastest supercomputer? So no, it's not USA or China. It is D, Japan. Japan has made this world's fastest supercomputer, and its name is Fugaku. A supercomputer jointly developed by Riken and Fujitsu Limited has taken the top position on the list of top 500, a supercomputer benchmarking index. So I hope it's clear. Very important question basically. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Keeping in mind the safety of senior citizens, very, very essential question this also. So amid rising cases of coronavirus, the age limit for voters to opt for postal ballot in Lok Sabha and Assembly election has been reduced from 80 years to and above to. So we have to tell कि एज लिमिट को कितना रिड्यूस किया गया है, 80 ईयर्स से उसको कितना रिड्यूस किया गया है फॉर पोस्टल बैलेट्स. आई टेल यू व्हाट पोस्टल बैलेट्स इज. फर्स्ट द करेक्ट आंसर इज बी, 65 years and above. So every citizen who is 65 years and above can vote directly using a postal ballot. He does not need to physically go to his constituency and give a vote. He can give the vote through a post, okay, via postal ballot. So पहले एज जो थी वो 80 years तक थी कि 80 years से ज़्यादा अगर यहाँ पर हैं तभी आप पोस्टल बैलेट का यूज़ कर सकते हैं. बट कोरोना वायरस के टाइम में सिंस old age people are more prone to getting this illness, these people with 65 years and above are can give their vote through postal ballot. I hope this is clear. आगे बढ़ते हैं. So very important PTN. Bihar will be the first state to have assembly elections after this announcement, and voters of Bihar will be the first to benefit from this amended rules because नवंबर 2020 में बिहार इलेक्शन होने हैं, तो सबसे पहले उन्हीं लोगों को इस चीज़ का फ़ायदा होने वाला है. आई होप ये क्लियर है आपको. आगे बढ़ते हैं. As per Swiss National Bank, what is India's rank in terms of money parked by its citizens and enterprises with Swiss banks at the end of 2019? So the correct answer is D, 77th. भारत की 77th रैंक है किस चीज़ में, कि भारतीय नागरिक और कंपनीज़ ने स्विट्ज़रलैंड में जो बैंक्स हैं उनमें कितना पैसा जमा कर रखा है। सो जितनी ज़्यादा रैंक होगी आपकी उतना अच्छा है, क्योंकि उतना कम पैसा आप लोग भारत के लोगों ने स्विस बैंक में डाल रखा है। अगर आपकी फर्स्ट रैंक है, इसका मीनिंग है कि लॉट ऑफ योर मनी इज़ इन स्विस बैंक्स। ओके, सो PTN इंडिया वॉज रैंक 74th लास्ट ईयर। पिछले साल हमारी 74th रैंक थी, अब 77th है। सो दिस इज़ एन इम्प्रूवमेंट एंड UK इज़ द टॉप पोजिशन, एट द टॉप पोजिशन। आगे बढ़ते हैं। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, UDMA Technologies has joined hand with which of the following banks in order to launch Yuva Pay, a digital wallet to enable contactless payment. So this is basically an app, digital payment app. So the correct answer is B, Yes Bank. Yes Bank and UDMA Technologies have partnered to launch this app, and this app will also help in fund transfer, account balance check, recharges or top-ups, and bill payments and reward platforms. So I hope this is clear. आगे बढ़ते हैं। Which is the only Indian city to feature in the list of world's top 30 startup ecosystem? An important question, friends, and a no-brainer also, because we know Bangalore must be the correct answer, and it is the correct answer. So PTN, so topped by the Silicon Valley in California. So this is the first on the first position, Silicon Valley. Bengaluru is at the 26th spot and the only Indian city to feature in the list of the Global Startup Ecosystem Report 2020 by Startup Genome. And another important thing, New Delhi got a position of 36th in this ranking. आगे बढ़ते हैं। Indian government has recently banned 59 mobile apps, citing these apps are prejudicial to sovereignty and integrity of India. And these apps are from which country? सो नो ब्रेनर, आप लोग को मुझसे ज़्यादा पता होगा कौन कौन से ऐप्स बैन हुए हैं। वेरी इजी, द करेक्ट आंसर इज़ बी, चाइना। आई होप जो भी लोग वीडियो देख रहे हैं उन सबको ये पता होगा। आगे बढ़ते हैं। सो नाउ वी आर ऑन द असाइनमेंट सेक्शन एंड आई क्विकली टेल यू आपको क्या आंसर करना है। सो टेल मी विच इज़ द ओनली इंडियन टू फीचर इन टाउन एंड कंट्री मैगजीन्स टॉप ग्लोबल फिलैंथ्रोपिस्ट ऑफ 2020 लिस्ट। आपको मुझे बताना है कौन सी फर्स्ट इंडियन फर्म है जिसने $150 बिलियन का मार्केट वैल्यूएशन हिट किया है रिसेंटली, और कौन सी दो कंट्रीज़ हैं जिन्हें वुमेंस वर्ल्ड कप फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट होस्ट करेंगे 2023 में। और फाइनली यू हैव टू टेल मी द फर्स्ट जॉइंट वेंचर हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिक प्रोजेक्ट बिटवीन इंडिया एंड भूटान साइंड रिसेंटली, उसका नाम बताइए। ठीक है फ्रेंड्स, सो आई होप यूल आंसर दीज क्वेश्चन इन द कॉमेंट सेक्शन एंड देन आई टेल यू द करेक्ट आंसर्स. So friends, thanks a lot for watching. I hope the videos are helping you and your studies are going in full swing. आप लोग मॉक टेस्ट देना स्टार्ट कर चुके हैं कैट के लिए और अलग अलग एग्जाम्स के लिए. So please be well prepared with GK also and English, VA, maths and DILR. So don't leave any of the sections, okay? So thanks a lot for watching and please like, share and subscribe to Novation. All the very best and I'll see you next time.